Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing on this wonderful, the hell is today? Hump Day! Halfway through the week. Today is February 8th, 2023, which means I need to pay. I don't think I paid it yet. My Spectrum bill today. I don't think I paid it. No, I'll have to go on and pay that. Do that as soon as I get done doing some videos. Like I said, I hope it's a wonderful day, so I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Here in Ohio, it's still a little chilly out. The sun's shining, though. That's a bonus. It is definitely warmer than it normally is at this time of year. So hopefully that trend continues. It would not bother me at all if winter was pretty much done. I'd be happy with it. And of course, my gas bill, I'd be happy with that too because it won't be outrageous like it has been the past 2 months. We'll see. It's Ohio. We might get to the end of March and have freaking snow again. No telling. We'll deal with that when it comes, right? Alright, what I'm here to do, if you've seen from the title of the video, I got a couple more of the Mandalorian boxes. I'm just going to crack them open. Figure I'd make a quick video. I've gotten all of the exclusive pops in previous boxes, so it's not like we're going to see anything new. But I figured we'd crack them open and see which ones we got in these boxes. And of course the little patch and sticker and button, which is I think what it comes with. I will just throw down into my little technically a freebie box down here. Just little stuff that I throw into orders when people buy stuff from me on my Mercari or Poshmark. You can find information about those down below in the description box. And of course, eventually, hopefully, be doing more live whatnot auctions. I am currently really considering getting my transit vendor's license here very soon, so that I can start. Now that I have a credit card reader, I can start doing some conventions. The lady I work with, she actually, we were talking about it today, because she has her own business too. I don't remember the name of her business right offhand, but she sells yarn. I think it's like hand-dyed yarn or something like that. Something like that. I know it's yarn, but she obviously does pretty good at it. And we were talking about it, and she was talking about having at least liability insurance if you're going to have a booth at a place. And I mean, that's something I want to look. I'll probably look into, because she said hers was only like $30-some a month, and it just kind of gave her peace of mind, which isn't a bad thing. But I don't know. I'll have to look into it and see whether that's something I actually need to have, because I won't actually be having a booth that people can like walk into. I'm just talking about just having maybe 3 tables that I'm behind, and people can just come up to the table. So I don't know whether for insurance purposes, if the actual venue, because wouldn't be actually walking into my booth, whether I would need additional liability insurance, or whether the actual venue insurance would cover if somebody was in front of my booth and they stumbled or something. But that's something I want to look into, so that I can hopefully start doing some conventions. I know here in my town I live in, Piqua, they have a little Piqua Comic Con over at the mall. If you really want to call it a mall, it's not much of a mall anymore, honestly. Over the years, it's kind of gone downhill. But I mean, it's still nice that they can have stuff like that. But they have a little Comic Con. They get some comic book artists, some local talent, and obviously like vendors that sell comics and trading cards and I'm sure Funko Pops. And I thought that's what I would do. I would just go set up a booth and take along like 100 of the Funko Pops I got and see how I do in person. But I think it's June, like the first weekend in June or something like that. So whether I make the next one or not, can't say for sure. I might get everything set up. Now I got the credit card reader. I actually want to get a printer from that same place that I got the credit card reader from, because it looks like you can actually plug the card readers like a handheld unit, and it's recharge it. I bought the cradle, the charging cradle for it, but it takes like chip cards and tap to pay, and then once you do a transaction with one of those two, you can go on and set it up to do manual entry. So if people have like an older card that just swipe, it don't have a swipe thing, so you just manually enter it in, either on the thing or like through the app. But since I got that, I thought, well, why not start doing trying to do conventions? I might be able to actually make more profit, being something like that where there's going to be a lot of foot traffic. Because something like that, there's going to be actually more eyes on my merchandise than there might be through my Mercari or Poshmark. So, we'll see. I might get everything set up to where I can do it, but then I might wait until because I think they normally have them like twice a year, so maybe I'll wait until they have like one in the fall. That way I have everything ready, and then I can, if I find out it a few months in advance, I can, go through and pick, the stuff I want to take and deactivate it in my Mercari store. We'll see. Alright, we got the little Grogu with the little gear shift knob pin. We have got the emblem there. This is like an iron-on patch. My phone is going crazy. There's supposed to be a sticker in here too. I don't see a sticker. Unless it's buried. It might be buried. That's a possibility. No. Alright, well, we don't have a sticker on it. Unless it fell out. Maybe this is it. Oh, yeah, here it is. It fell out. The little, whatever they call those things are called. I want to say do-bags, but those aren't do-bags, I don't think. The box, I won't keep. I'll break that down and get rid of it. Alright, so in this box we've got the Death Watch Mandalorian. No stripes. So there's that one. And we will scan these and look them up again. The reason I buy these is because the boxes are only $30, and these pops, just one of these pops, basically pay for the box. And I know that because I've already sold one of the pops I got in one of these boxes, and I basically made, I think I sold it for like $36 or something like that. We'll just bring up the Funko app. Let's see, hopefully these will come up on the Funko app. Alright, the Death Watch Mandalorian, no stripes. It's coming in at $27. I don't remember what it was the last time I scanned that one, but I do have all of those. I've got that one right. Maybe I don't have this one. Oh yeah, I do. It's that one right there. Alright, and the other one that was in the box is the Mandalorian with the Mudhorn battle. This is the one that I think this is the one I sold. And, I like this one. I mean, it's cool. It's simple. It's just Mandalorian, and it looks like he's covered in mud, but it's, you know, there's a cool scene in the movie. So, you know, it's I have a feeling that's why a lot of people, you know, actually want this one. All right, come on, cooperate. All right, this one don't come up on the Funko app, so we'll go to HobbyDB. Give it a minute. Oh, there we go. Alright. Of course, there are two variants. It's got the actual GameStop sticker, and then it's got the special edition, I'm sure. So with GameStop exclusive sticker, it is coming in at $38 now. So I think it actually went down. I think the last time I scanned one of these, it was coming in at like 42. So it's gone down just a little bit. If it's a special edition sticker, it's only coming in at 20. So it pays to have that GameStop sticker. Alright, but those will be put into protectors and then stockpiled down here with all the other pops that I'm putting back for future inventory. You know, ones that I think may go up in value. I think these will probably go back up. They'll go up in value. I mean, they might be going down a little bit now just because they're so readily available. More people are buying them. There's more of them out there. But eventually they'll be vaulted. You would think. But then again, it's GameStop, so it might be a few years before they get vaulted. But regardless, I have a feeling that they will creep up in value after they level out a little bit. I think they'll creep back up because the new season of Mandalorian is coming out very, very soon. I believe, what is it, March 1st that the new season is supposed to start? Now, I wonder if they're going to do like they do with a lot of the series and have, like, with the new season, they're going to have, like, the first 2 or 3 episodes available right at launch, if you will. Or if they're only going to do, like, one and then each week. Alright, here's the patch for this one. We got another one of the, what is that, the Razor Crest, right? And then we got that button, the emblem on it. And then we got the Grogu sticker. So all 3 of those things were different in that box. And it looks like we got the other 2 pops that are available. We've got the Paz Vizsla. You can look at that one. I like how it's got the kind of like the design behind them in the box. I think they should do that with more boxes. I think that would make them even more collectible. As if they, you know, if they had, even if it was something simple like this, you know, if they had just kind of a background behind them. Because I think it'd make it more interesting when you're displaying them in the box. But it might add to the cost too. Really no way to get around that. And Paz Vizsla is coming in at $29. Not bad. $1 short of paying for the box. This one does have a little bit of damage right here on the corner. It looks like it almost happened at the factory, maybe, because it was kind of pressed down. Yeah, see, just a little, that corner, a little bit. Not bad though. And then the last one is the Remnant Stormtrooper. That's a pretty cool pop too. And we will scan this one. And I don't know, like, if you all have heard, but I've watched. I can't remember the guy's name. There's a. His name's Will. He does like three videos like each week, or like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays or something like that. I subscribe to him. I watch him, but he was talking about the last video I watched by him. He was talking about how he's concerned about Funko. You know, they're dumping a bunch of inventory, or they're inviting people into their Arizona warehouse to buy stuff like 75% off and everything. And everybody's thinking, I mean, some people are thinking that Funko's just going under. And then there's also been talk about how they got rid of their art team, and they're looking to maybe subcontract their design work out of the country, which could have a negative impact. I mean, if especially if they do it someplace that doesn't really care about the quality of the pop, they just want to pump them out. There probably won't be as detailed. The paint probably won't be as good as it normally is. But I would hope that Funko's smart enough to realize that Funko, they became the company they are because of collectability of these things, not just because they're toys. I would say 90%. I mean, even people that do take them out of the box to display them, 90% of these that are sold, now don't quote me on that because I don't know if that's the actual figure or not, but I'm going to guess. Because everybody I know that buys these, they buy them. They don't buy them for their kids to take out of the box and play with. They buy them as collectibles. So that's what made Funko the company it is. And hopefully Funko knows that and is acknowledging that. And even if they subcontract some of their design work overseas, hopefully they do it with a company that's like-minded, that has designers on it that will still put in the same attention to the detail and stuff like that. They'll still want this to be an actual collectible. Because if they just start mass producing them and the quality goes down, and every pop, even the store exclusive ones, are so readily available that you can get them, with no issue at all, then you're never going to have like extra value, and that's what really makes them collectible. Besides just being stuff, that you love, whether it's movies, TV shows, music artists, sports stars, whatever. But also that that there's going to be some value in it. If you can go out and buy any Funko Pop out there for just retail price, no matter how long it's been out, or whether even after they're vaulted. Of course, it might come to where they stop vaulting stuff. But again, I think it's just speculation at this point. I haven't heard anything from Funko themselves, and like I said, I would imagine that as big as they are, and knowing that they got as big as they are because of collectors, they're not going to do something stupid that's going to bite them in the ass. Because that would. As far as opening up their warehouse and selling stuff like dirt cheap, again, I don't know the actual figures. That's just what I've heard. I read an article that was out of some like business magazine, whatever, and it was a headline about that. And what I read was that they were looking to consolidate some of their operations to help save money, and to where they can actually do just the opposite of what a lot of people are thinking, and actually have more focus on quality of their product and stuff like that. And they were looking to basically move their operations at their Arizona warehouse, I think up to, is it Seattle? Where like their main thing is. Anyhow, that I don't remember exactly where they said it was moving, but that's what I read, was that they were consolidating their operations and that's why they were kind of liquidating, if you will, a lot of the product in their Arizona warehouse, is because they don't want to move all that crap. I say crap in a general sense of the word. I mean, they're Funko Pops, so they're not crap, but you know what I'm saying. You know, it's like when we move. If you buy a new house and you go to move, you know, immediately when you start moving, what do? You look at your stuff and you say, "God, I got a lot of crap." Okay, it's not being derogatory to the stuff you own. So I'm not being derogatory to all the inventory that Funko has in the warehouse. I'm just using it as a relative term. Okay. Anyway, enough about that. Rambled off. Well, not really a tangent. I mean, it had to do with Funkos. But, yeah, this is $29. So there you go. So you can see with these boxes are still available on the Funko shop for $30. At least last when I bought these, which was about a week and a half ago or so, they were $30. So I haven't looked here lately, but I'm imagining they're still $30 for the box. You get 2 exclusive Funko Pops. That, again, those Funko Pops themselves, just one of them almost pays for the box. You get a little pin or a button, a sticker, and a iron-on or a patch. So, you know, those items collectively, you're probably looking at another, I'd say at least $5 or $6 on the low end, maybe as much as $10. Because let's be honest, I mean, if you go someplace and you buy a little iron-on patch like that, you're going to pay at least $3 or $4 just for any one of those items. You're probably going to pay $3 or $4 for them. So, let's say $10 altogether. So, you definitely get your money's worth when you buy one of these boxes. So, you'll find, obviously, it's just Funko.com. Okay, it's relatively simple a website, but it is down below in the description box, along with all the information about my business, my Mercari, Poshmark, and whatnot. So, check me out on all that stuff. Follow me on it. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I've got 3 more videos coming up. I'll give you a quick preview. One of them is something I ordered from Entertainment Earth. Now, I've actually got 2 packages coming from Entertainment Earth. I'm not exactly sure which one this is. I can tell you it's Funko Pops, but it's either a set that I ordered of a particular band, or it's a couple of Funko Pops I ordered. They're the same Funko Pop, but there are a couple of them that I ordered of a new, I think it's a new mold of a very prominent Marvel character that we will hopefully be seeing very, very soon, within the next year or two, in the MCU. So we got that, and I don't know which one of those it is. And then I have 2 different boxes from Ralphie's Funhouse. I have got the guaranteed value hunt for Transformers NFT Grails. That is a box that has 4 pops in it, and we'll see if I hit one of the big NFT Grails. And then I've got also, I think, 4 of the hit or miss hunt for the Flintstones Grails. So, those will be coming up next. Make sure to subscribe so you know when those videos pop up. Hey, outside of that, as always, look out for yourself and those around you so we all have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Till next time, see ya.